guys, welcome back to my channel. How you doing? Hope you're good. So I thought I would do a video. Sorry, yeah, my dog is in the video as well. I thought I'd do a video on my DVD collection because my anime DVD collection seemed to do okay, and the video game video that I uploaded is doing okay as well. So I thought, hey, why not show some DVDs I have, just film, TV. There's not that much for a TV. It's mainly film. This is not all of them, by the way. This is just a very small portion because I didn't really know which ones to really show because I just didn't know. But without further ado, even though I hate that saying, let's go through it. Also, if Mr. there starts running around, sorry about it. Also, typically I start recording and then a delivery driver turned up for my next door neighbour. So we will have to deal with that. But yeah, let's get into it. So the first two I'm going to talk about is these two. Shrek 2 and Robots. Arguably two of the best films from my childhood. Literally love them. And Robots. I don't really need to talk about Shrek 2 because everybody knows Shrek 2. It's like the best film ever made, and that's just not me being typical because so many people say that. But Robots, if you've never seen Robots, you are missing out. It is one of my favourite films from my childhood. No faults. It's a flawless film. It's great. The characters are great. The animation's amazing. The storyline's funny. It's cool. It's a great film. Yeah, if you've never watched it, get into it. The next one. This is not even a guilty pleasure because I don't even care anymore. Twilight. I'm not even ashamed to like these films. I am very, I guess you could say lucky, maybe lucky or unlucky, I don't know. I was around when the first Twilight came out. I was young, but old enough to remember the vibe. It was crazy. People were walking around with Team Edward and Team Jacob t-shirts. It was a cultural shift, definitely. It was everywhere. There was no escaping Twilight, kind of like Harry Potter, but a bit more, I don't know, it was different to Harry Potter, I guess, the vibe, maybe because Harry Potter is, I don't know, but yeah, very, very interesting time to be alive when Twilight aired. I hated Twilight when it first came out. Okay, which is funny, I never watched it when it first came out, and then I watched it. This is gonna sound so lame. I'm gonna out myself as being so lame. I mean, I am. I know I am. my school, they randomly started doing a thing called film club. This is so dumb. They started doing this thing called film club, and the first movie that they showed was Twilight, and my friend and I at the time thought it would be hilarious. I think we just secretly wanted to watch it. We thought it'd be so hilarious to go and watch it and laugh the whole way through. I ended up loving it. I ended up loving the film. I really did. Anyway, let's move away from that. And talk about one of the greatest TV series ever invented, ever made. Brooklyn Nine-Nine. Do I really need to talk about Brooklyn Nine-Nine? It is one of the best TV series ever made. It's in my, my other half and I, we have like a rotation of comfort shows. We're not the only people that do this. I'm not trying to say that we invented this. But basically, Brooklyn Nine-Nine was like the first, I guess you could say, American comedy that we both watched all the way through and were obsessed with. He was already obsessed with it, but yeah, I love Brooklyn Nine-Nine. Gina Linetti will always be one of my favorite characters in any TV series. Yeah, loved it. Really did love Brooklyn Nine-Nine. Such a good TV series. Okay, let's go on to this. I find really funny because I was like, what the fuck is this? I think it's pretty obvious though. Of course, we have the Fellowship and the Two Towers. We do have the third one as well. But I couldn't find it, or I think it was actually in. I think I know where it is actually, but yeah. If you've not seen Lord of the Rings, I suggest you watch Lord of the Rings. Yeah, there's a reason why it's still worshipped by so many people. Big fan of Lord of the Rings. And also, The Hobbit. I like that we have these versions of them. They all look really fun to me. They kind of look like books. Maybe that's why I like them. I actually kind of low-key like this one, this front cover the best, actually. I thought I liked Fellowship, which is like, I don't know if it's picking up, but it's like really green. Whereas this is more of like a black, grey, but I swear there's like a hint of blue in there, I swear. It's cute, it's a nice colour. Okay, so you've had Brooklyn Nine-Nine, Twilight, Shrek 2. I do have the other Shreks. Shrek 2 is my favourite. Lord of the Rings, Hobbit. Let's talk about Hunger Games. I was gonna whistle that and I thought that's definitely not ideal. Wait. This one doesn't sound very nice compared to the other ones. Hunger Games is a great film. They are apparently great books. I have not read them. My other half has read one or two of these two, but they're not my favourite in Star Wars. They are not my favourite Star Wars films. I don't even know if you can see them. I also have Revenge of the Sith, New Hope, Return of the Jedi and Empire Strikes Back, or is it Empire Strikes Back and Return of the Jedi? I always get them two around the wrong way. I mean, out of Phantom Menace and Attack of the Clones is probably my favourite. I know so many people love. Okay. We'll talk about it. Okay, my personal opinion, people love to hate this film. People love to hate this film. For no apparent reason. Is it the best? Absolutely not. But I personally don't believe that most Star Wars fans dislike this film. I'm not going to get involved or mention the Star Wars community on my YouTube channel. I'm not going to mention any communities on my channel because I know some of you can be vicious and I'm not getting involved in that world. But I'm only joking. But basically, yeah, I think the hate is forced on the Phantom Menace. I think Revenge of the Sith is probably the best Star Wars film. You can come for me if you want. I do have Revenge of the Sith on DVD. That to me is probably the best Star Wars film. People are going to come for me and say one of the original three are the best, which is great, that's your opinion. I do love the original three, but I think it's the Return of the Jedi, whichever one's got Jabba's palace in, with Jabba the Hutt. I always get them ones mixed up because I haven't watched them in a long time. That's my favourite one out of the originals, or the old ones, as some people would think of them. Jabba's, the one with Jabba in, is my favourite. You know when Han Solo's like, it's not Kyrogen. What am I trying to say? You know where he's like in the wall, Princess Leia goes in, pretends to be someone she's not, blah blah blah. That one. Okay. Scott Pilgrim. I did not watch the cartoon, so don't ask my opinion on it because I do not have an opinion on it. I don't know much about it. I know it follows the comic, or is it a continuation? See what I mean? I don't know anything about it. The first time I watched this film, I was blown away. When did this film come out? Does it say on it? No, it doesn't. Unless it's right in front of me. 2010. 2010. Jeez, 2010. Oh my god. I don't know why I'm shocked by that. It's an old film. I love this film. I have watched it probably about 5 times. Maybe 4. I love Scott Pilgrim. It's a great film. I think it's a really cool film. If you've not watched it, I would recommend watching it. It's just quirky, it's cool, it's fun. Is my neighbour literally screaming? I'm sorry if you can hear that. What was I saying before I got distracted by that? Yes, the girl in this, what's her name? Is it Ramona? Ramona Flowers? Yes, it is Ramona. Okay, now that I'm thinking, how old's Ramona in this? Because it says he's 22. How old is Ramona? Maybe it's, I don't know, maybe I need to look into that. But love Scott Pilgrim, it's a great film. Now, one's really rogue. I also didn't realise I'd been recording for 15 minutes, which is kind of, sorry if you can hear my dog. So I should probably think about wrapping this up within the next 5 minutes, like 4 minutes. This is a rogue one. The original Charlie and the Chocolate Factory. I'm just trying to get a thumbnail. Sorry guys, I know that's really cringe. But basically there's a reason why I do it. Because that's how I want to do my thumbnails. This is one of the creepiest films ever made, in my personal opinion. I'm not scared by it. It doesn't scare me, but it does creep me out a little bit. And I think it's because I just kind of, there's like always like, I don't know if maybe I'm just being silly, but like Charlie and the Chocolate Factory conspiracy theories, I think like basically the story is, or the thought process is that all the children in this one, bar Charlie, they croak it. They go, they're not a thing anymore. I have got loads of films, but really embarrassingly, maybe I will do a couple more. Oh, okay. Do you know what? Let's talk about it. Fantastic Beasts. So, maybe I will talk about it, or maybe I'll talk about it when I do my book one, if I decide to do my collection of books, because I have a very, I wouldn't say interesting book collection. There's nothing quirky in there or anything. Fantastic Beasts and Where to Find Them. So, let's talk about it. I did not like that film. But I have it on DVD, and hear me out. So, maybe I will talk about it now and in my book video. When I was a child, was probably, sorry, that's my dog. I was probably the biggest Harry Potter fan you could think of. I had the books, I had the DVDs, I had stationery, I had sticker books, I had a wand, I had a cloak, I think at one point I had a broom. I was a Harry Potter fan. I've always been into, I guess you could say like magic and that sort of thing. But what kind of kickstarted it was, I guess, Harry Potter. Maybe. Yeah, I guess so. Sorry if you can hear my neighbour shouting. I don't know why. Someone's shouting. Oh. Children. Summer holidays. Awful. I was such a big fan of Harry Potter. That it was a lot. Saw all the films in cinema. Read all the books. And so when Fantastic Beasts was announced years after the films were done, I was really excited because I was like, oh my gosh, maybe everyone can get back into Harry Potter. This film sucked compared to Harry Potter. My lord. Now don't get me wrong, I get it. I get it if people like it. That's up to them. This, out of the, how many were there of these 3? I think there was meant to be 4, wasn't there? But they only released 3 because it didn't do well. It got cancelled, so it didn't finish. Which is a shame because the third one, or the second one, maybe the second and the third one, I really liked them. I feel noise now going on outside. We'll wrap this up. I really liked the second and the third one. This one sucked. They should have released the fourth one, I think, because I like having collections of things, which you'll see in my book video if I do that. I like to have complete collections of things, and that sometimes happens in games, just all sorts. So yeah, when they cancelled it and they didn't release the last one, I was really annoyed because I wanted to know what the end of the story was. Like, what happened at the end? Anyway, never mind. This video has been going on for 21 minutes of me rambling and talking utter nonsense and showing you guys some of the DVDs that we have. There are more. I might do a part 2. I might not. There is some funny ones that